Ncca and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Rams will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Clemson Tigers offense will go on the attack first. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award. Now, it is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ncca, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a chance to get even better. When you look at the schedule moving ahead, they're going to have to force-feed him the football. He's going to have to play big in those games if they're going to keep winning. So keep an eye on this guy as a Heisman favorite because he's got that kind of ability.
Space, turning it on. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground.
3rd down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll toss it to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The last 2 plays have not gone as scripted. It's 3rd and 19. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Rams offense will go to work for the first time. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Leaves it with the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Myers. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're...
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that could get after the quarterback, that played relentless. Those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson and big-time success.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. He breaks a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ncca if they can stop him on 3rd down. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, this team came out with their hair on fire. The offense drives down the field, scores a touchdown on their opening possession, and now the defense is dominating as well. Already their second sack, and you've got to give this head coach a ton of credit. He did a great job getting this football team physically and mentally ready to play here today.
The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Back to throw, it's Sullivan. Under fire. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll try to run for it. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's in open space downfield. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. There's an idea that Clemson can only run the ball when they sort of trick you and get you in space, but they're showing a lot of versatility now.
Yeah, I think the word you were looking for was finesse. They've been a finesse offense, more about tempo and body blows than it is about, being physical up front. But if this unit does get that physicality and get that ground game and a good offensive line, I think that's when you see the best of the Clemson Tigers.
Get it out on the screen. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the first down.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success on third down.
Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Try to barge their way in. Goal line defense, and he gets nothing as he stopped right at the 2.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, being smoking in that car.
Has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to pass. It's Sullivan. Gonna take a shot. Snags it down the right side. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. And Clemson might just be rolling out another dude at quarterback. They've had 3 guys throw for more than 10,000 yards, including the great Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, and it feels like every year you're going, okay, yeah, that guy, he's next. He's next in line to be that dude because they do a good job with their QBs and finding them, recruiting them, and then developing them and really using their skill set's great. That's why Clemson had that stretch of such dominance in college football. Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, Dave.
What you mean, Eddie?
Gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And some room to work.
Oh.
He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
It's just
And you want to buy another bill? that reason.
makes people miss.
See.
Look up and he's 20, 30
Hey.
yards down the field. There's nothing you can do about it.
They'll move the wide receiver.
Won't make another bill, boy.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run the option. Now the pitch.
Now y'all see why I play with my shit at low. I play with them low, and I work them up. I ain't finna spend no money on some bullshit. He better show me he can do it early.
That was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
I ain't even put no cap on that bit, man. I got so many on. I ain't even.
Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Meyer. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Is it?
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice.
But I'm gonna put him on my offensive rebound because I think my offensive rebound go up to like a 60.
Really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the.
And my defense go up to about 90.
Find some fresh air. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Rams are rolling down the field. They'll try the run. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Wants to go up top. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
You scared, Coach?
Balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control them. You don't know what goes wrong. And sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Rams will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They want to run it left here. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every
What, bye?
I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down.
It ain't finna hire you now. You gotta miss me.
Now move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Hell no. Not right now, they ain't. Not when you just got in trouble.
Get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know?
Not right now. They will later on, maybe. But you must ain't gonna pay for it. You must ain't gonna pay them $1,000 for every second.
They're in the red zone, marking at the 17, and they are set up.
Well, you can
Huh?
see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good
Yeah, if you don't pay them $1,000, yeah, you going on probation.
play action. Everybody bites
Before the court date.
up a guy up top.
Or the day of the court date.
Really nice job setting
I
up
think the day of the court date, you still pay that shit.
one through the air.
But you gonna have, you might, nah, they gonna tell you to go home. You ain't gonna, like when you pay that, you ain't even gotta go see the judge no more.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12.
That shit over with. But if you don't pay for it, they gonna goddamn, he gonna tell you in that bit, he gonna be like, well, we're gonna put you on the payment plan. And you gonna have to goddamn do these, first you gonna ask, do you wanna do, what's the name? You know that shit.
You're gonna see this receiver line up in different spots.
So you can work it out.
Field all game long. Defense has got
And you tell them no, you're gonna like, well, I'm gonna put you on the payment plan, we're gonna have you at, whatever you really want, for real.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
And then while they got you on the payment plan, they're gonna have you taking drug tests and all that type of stuff, taking drug class. You gotta pay for your drug classes and all that shit, boy. They're gonna try to put you in the loop.
pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds.
And then they're gonna have you another court date about 2 more months after. No, about a month. It's gonna be a whole month. It's gonna be a whole month after that. It's gonna be like a little checkup. That's when he gonna drug test you. You fail that, you through.
These goal-to-go situations, bad job of closing down by this offense.
Trying play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Touchdown, Tiger. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This
Huh?
offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team. And
Yeah, the weed you smoke, yeah, take you 3 months. I know it. That's why it's a setup. It's a whole setup. If you can't pay that $1,000, you're gonna be set up, brother. Like I said, they're gonna put you on there for a year. And this thing, you know, they're gonna schedule another court date. If you ain't clean, they basically gonna make you start over. They gonna give you like 2 years, and man, I was on that bit for a minute, bro. Man, I worked from a year, and it took me about 3 years to get out them papers, bro. It was so much to deal with.
And they did tack on the extra point. And for a quick update,
You gotta go to them. Well, you gotta go to the church and sit around that circle.
On what else is happening in college football this week. Fresno State.
I swear, you gotta do all that shit, bro. Yeah, but you gotta go all the way to Tiger Town, do your class. They're gonna take about a month.
Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 14.
Yo, yeah, I was arguing in them going for class the whole time. Talking about I was in that bit my whole way every day. Weed is not a drug. You can't tell me something that grew on the earth is a drug.
they really did get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. And
Well, I was in that bit arguing the whole time about that shit. And then half of the time, she in that bitch talking about alcohol. She ain't even talking about drugs. She talking about alcohol.
at the line of scrimmage.
I was in the bit. I am not a drunk. Oh.
right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
And then the AA means the mother class. When you go to the church, they be trying to bring God into it. They want you to change your life, change your heart around.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. A score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Rams will line up to
They gonna have all them drill adders in there talking about how their life didn't change. And I did this, but I couldn't do it without crying.
makes the catch at the Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on
But I ain't gonna lie, I like the meat and the turkey meat better than the what's the name? They fed the cookie. Man, shit. That shit was like sorting out the way for real. I'm goddamn classy, boy.
Makes the catch. It's Harris. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. He leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's even worse.
The give to the tailback. Runs through a tackle. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
You boy don't like smoking on the patio.
Offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
The Tigers
want
to move quickly.
Like smell that. Yeah.
Off play action. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Got some room into the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air, it's Sullivan. Flushed out of the pocket. Going for 6. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Time to see how things play out the rest of the way as we send it back to our guys in Death Valley.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Tigers will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing, confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, get ready to come back in this game.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really
What's
use
up?
a conversion.
Huh? Wrong with your eye, boy? Yeah. Shit, tomorrow. Shit, tomorrow, whenever Matt play. 'Cause I know he at work, so well, he get off. No, what today? Today Wednesday. No, they Wednesday, man. So he ain't got work today. So if he get on and play today, it'll be tomorrow. And if he don't play today, it'll be whenever he get through. He might not play until tomorrow morning. I don't know when he gonna play his game. But he probably, I don't know. So it'll be in the morning. Put it like that, it'll be at 12. Before, you know what I'm saying, about 12. But if you can't Matt playing his game, you might as well you need to go ahead and play yours. Jason. What's up, buddy? Hmm? Oh, what'd he do? Talking about you going to jail? I think you mad at that nigga. That's all that is.
Not to mention multiple scores. Here comes the heat. It's complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Rams will punt it
When he
away on
walk.
fourth down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Hand off from the shotgun.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Sullivan. Steps away. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Throws to the tight end. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense
Man, that bullshit. Oh.
What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the fourth down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. Needing to to convert, Clemson comes to the line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, looking to pass. He'll take the deep shot. Big tight end
That's it,
makes the
what?
grab. It's a first down. Taken out of bounds after a pick up there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They'll try to get the edge on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting into the ground.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And they can't make the connection on third down.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Leaves it with the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going and
breaks into the open. And he's still running after the move. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
I don't see what the hell y'all talking about changing the look.
42. On the read option, he'll keep it himself to the left. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Motion from the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. And the Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The option look. He'll pitch it. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game when you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defense doing a great job keeping those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to, and we'll see what they do to finish off this drive.
They march to the red zone, and here they go. Flips it to the back. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Well, Obviously, the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Goes to the option. He'll keep it himself. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
He did not make it a A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. The Ncca sends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground, he's got it again. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking downfield is Sullivan.
I just said, get out of there.
Goes breaking the pocket. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the move at the 30.
All you want is chips and stuff. You want to get out of there.
By several scores, it's in the 4th quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep it alive. Make it to the 1st down. He's a yard short. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a push on 4th down. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Offense with jumbo personnel. Here comes the option. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. This has been a dominant performance by the Clemson defense. They have kept the offense in reverse all day. The great defensive legends would be proud.
Oh, they would be stoked. I mean, just to have a complete performance. The defensive line shutting down.
Boy, you scared me, boy.
Making sure you can't get any kind of run
Go.
game going. The secondary being locked out. Linebackers flying around. It's been a complete performance, and it's been complete domination.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
It's incomplete. A 4th down stop, and the turnover on downs.
Well, oh,
3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to
Come
get
here.
across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Clemson. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. The give on the option. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Option. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
What a tackle in the... He'll lose 6 on the play. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking downfield on 1st down. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. They've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
And they'll try to tack on 2. He's looking to throw. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Rams come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll give it to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Clemson jumps to the line. The run from the shotgun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Oh man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page, you get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can point to when they review the film.
On the move to the right, looking for a big one. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it on the run. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got a chance. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because
he lofts one down the sideline. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great.